Yo, what's good, boys? We back with another market recap of today as of January 31st. Trade on our XFA. So on the 15 second, we have sell side liquidity that was swept. And our A plus setup is we want to see a change of state of delivery, which we had. For some reason, I didn't take like the optimal entry here as soon as we changed states into the fair value gap down here because I missed this trade. But we could have took this. We had a break of structure here. So that was literally another set of confluences that I should have taken to enter the trade, but we didn't. So we waited. On like above our change of state and delivery, we have break of structure. And on the 1 minute, we set up for a 1 minute fair value gap, which is this range here. And I set up for a long position shooting at a 1 to 2 range. But alongside of this trade, I was very bullish on the day because like overnight was like this price action here. I'm not gonna scroll all the way back, but it was somewhat of a decent move. And I always trade the first macro. I try not to trade anything before the first macro, even though like if I have a setup before the macro, I may take it, but I don't know what I was thinking around this range because this is literally my A plus model. But with that being said, I'm about to go into the psychology portion of trading, man. Like nobody talks about it enough. Like they only talk about winners, winners, winners. But when you trade, as a trader, you need to know the ins and outs. Like the ins and outs mean you can win, but you're most likely to lose rather than win. You need to go into the market knowing that you are not built to win and beat the market. You should always go into the market with a losing mindset. And with that being said, the more you lose, the more you learn. And if you win and you improve on top of those winners. Like you cannot go into the market thinking you're going to win because then that triggers emotions. And when you're emotional trading, you start the revenge trade and gamble trade and all this other stuff, which isn't good. Then you want to be profitable. You want to treat this like a business. You want to take it serious. You have to take yourself serious to take trading serious. If you have a set of rules and you don't obey by those rules, you're not taking yourself serious. You need to lock that in, have a set risk management, set of rules, and obey by them rules. Get what I'm saying? But I I could have taken two trades, but I took one. I missed my first one. Market looked nice. Took this trade here. And with that being said, with that trade being the only one that I took, I just literally just like throughout the day I seen other stuff, but then like my mind was telling me like, oh, trade this, that. Like I really want to trade without like having a set of confluence, which I don't like to do. And plus I was very busy today. So that's another reason why I did not trade outside of my one trade. I like to be one and done or take at least 2 to 3 trades a day just to like just to optimize how I trade when I know when enough is enough. Like I risk a decent amount on my trades. Like on this trade right here, I risked it 250. Like as I'm working on my XFA, my express funded account, I'm starting to become more comfortable with sizing up a little bit. Like I'm starting off slow so I can build that foundation brick by brick so then I can risk more. I'm not comparing myself to nobody because at the end of the day, nobody was there when I was blowing accounts and telling me that, yeah, when you get into your XFA, use the amount of contracts that you used when you was on your combine. No, you don't want to do that. You want to go in, start brick by brick, and then build from there. But with that being said, this trade continued to run. And as it continued to run, I was in with 10 contracts on the MNQ. And with that being said, I took 80% of my profits out and I left in a runner. But then I just took my profits at around this range here. And yeah, that was a trade. In my eyes, this is an A plus setup as well. Let me take a screenshot, journal this. This is a nice setup. I like it. But yeah, man, like I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm about to head to the gym, take flicks. If I can find a valid cameraman, trying to get into the more groove of like the entrepreneur, social media influence and lifestyle. As of right now, I am a college student going into my junior year, which will be next year. And yes, I play football, but yeah, that's literally it, man. I'm gonna catch y'all boys on the next video next week. I will drop a back testing video on my 3 strategies. So yeah, see y'all boys.